100 Mega Man.
And this is Ash Bates from the awesome YouTube.
Yes, we are from YouTube. Last time, Italy and Germany went out and is going to meet every pony in Ponyville because Pinky is making him.
Ouch!
And then, Italy's sitting in Fluttershy's getting ready to see Twilight.
Nifty.
Yeah, I have to admit.
Don't like My Little Pony, but this seems fairly interesting. First time reading it, so
yeah.
let's go.
Alright. Up in the sky, several Pegasus ponies were gathered around a bit of an unusual spectacle. A unfamiliar tan Pegasus had fallen asleep on a cloud.
Ooh.
Not only was he mumbling something in his sleep about being the hero or something of the sort.
Classic,
yeah, we all know that. But he also wore a star on his cutie mark, and his mane and tail were brightly colored in red, white, and blue.
We should know who this is. Does he have the cowlick by any chance?
Probably!
Most likely.
It does say later, so I'm not allowed to tell you guys.
No surprises.
Darn it.
Maybe.
The handful of Pegasi, or Pegasus, whatever you want to say.
Pegasus. I can't say it right. I don't like these things. I like unicorns.
Gathered around the unfamiliar mare. You know what? He's a boy.
It's a stallion, for Pete's sake.
I know. They call him a mare a couple of times.
Maybe it's because in Ponyville there are like hardly any dudes, Kirsten.
True.
Mega Man. Sorry, wrong name. My sister's name is Kirsten, so. Whatevs.
Who's this guy? I've never seen him in Ponyville before. We're supposed to be cleaning the skies, and what are we supposed to do with a sleeping pony on one of the clouds? What's all this hero nonsense about mumbling anyway about? And who sleeps with their glasses on anyways?
Ash Bates does.
Oh, I know I do.
I fell asleep in the car once, and my glasses were on, and dang were they bent when I was done.
Yeah, I did once too, and now I have cracked
Ouch.
glasses. So.
Dang, I just got new glasses.
But at least it's a little crack.
Yeah.
It doesn't really cohere.
Read on, Mega Man.
Okay. The gossiping ponies had tried to keep their voices down, but their chit-chat had managed to wake the unfamiliar pony. As he groaned and turned over in his sleep, surrounding the Pegasi dashed off, not wanting the strange pony to think they were watching him sleep or anything.
Pervy.
The mare, Stallion, for Pete's sakes, opened one eye slowly. Yeah, we're emphasizing so. Looking around the blue sky surrounding him.
So pretty.
Yeah, I have to admit, yeah, it's true. Huh? Who's there? He called out, still half asleep.
I couldn't talk if I was half asleep. I'd be like, who's there? I sound like I'm drunk when I'm half asleep.
I don't speak. I just stare into space or stare at you.
I beat people when I'm tired.
And I yell at people
Read on,
when I'm tired. The pony turned over a few times as he got himself onto his four hooves, and in the process nearly rolled off his cloud. Huh? How did I get up here?
Fluffy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny. He asked himself, sounding rather shocked. He had woken up on a cloud. Oh my gosh.
AMG, Poland moment.
After all, growing a bit panicked, he scanned for his surroundings, but only to notice a colorful array of Pegasi painting the skies, fluttering about here and there. Oh my gosh, I have to say this real quick. Get ready for yelling, because I just read ahead a little.
I'll do the yelling, of course.
Okay. Taking a few steps back, he noticed all at once that he was also a Pegasus. Like Italy.
And I know this guy's name already. Woohoo!
Woo!
If you guess in the comments and you guess right,
yeah.
Psych, no guessing in the comments, because you probably skip ahead and find out his name.
No, I'm not even going to put the fanfic on there for you guys to read. So, you guys are going to have to guess who it is. And if you guess right, I don't know, maybe we can do another guess.
We'll like one of your videos if you're a subscriber. You know. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe this video. Woohoo!
Like this video! That's good.
Oh, your favorite Martian. I love them.
I do
Okay,
too.
continue on.
Oh, there we go. A colorful array of Pegasi paint. I already read that. Oh, he stood in silence for a moment before the clues clicked together in his mind. Without hesitation, he blurted out,
What on earth? Am I dead? Am I in heaven now? A heaven where all humans become Pegasuses when they die?
He freaked, getting stares from many of the surrounding ponies. What? What? A tomboyish voice asked.
Axed?
Asked.
Really? You said axe.
I'm sorry, I had a
As
little
in
bit
Denmark's
so-
favorite weapon. Okay,
I had a
continue
little
on, girl.
saliva in there, so.
Continue on, buddy.
You act like you just woke up as this species. And who are you? Anyways, I don't remember seeing you in Ponyville before.
Scroll down.
The stallions. Finally, you say stallion.
Finally.
Yeah.
About time.
About time. Spun around to see a blue pony hovering only a few feet away from his little cloud. Her mane and tail were a decorative pattern. I already know who
Rainbow
this is.
pattern. We all know this. Rainbow dash.
Woo! Dashy. Yes, I stole that. I did. I swear. I was just a human just yesterday, he told her.
Anyway, my name's America, and I have no idea where or what Ponyville is. I'm the hero!
He replied, "You're in Ponyville, or over it, rather."
Or over it. Rather.
Yeah.
The blue pony explained.
Anyways. Sorry, I'll do Rainbow Dash, you do America.
Okay.
Sorry if I sounded a bit rude at first. My name's Rainbow Dash, and welcome to Ponyville, America, she greeted.
Wait, so I'm not dead? America asked.
You look okay to me, Dash answered, unsurely, not sure what sort of question that was. Anyway, me and the other Pegasi are supposed to be clear in the skies. Wait.
Sorry, I scrolled up.
Ugh. Princess Celestia is making a visit to Ponyville soon, and for once, I actually feel like doing some work.
Lazy.
Yeah, like we all are at some point, she explained, lying somewhat, considering Twilight had to drop by earlier and already scolded Dash for goofing off.
Clearing the skies, America echoed. Wait, so Pegasuses control the weather? That's so cool each year, completely missing what Rainbow Dash was trying to tell him.
Ahem, dude, you need to get off that cloud, Dash told him politely as possible.
America asked. He glanced around the area and noticed that a few of the other ponies were giving him impatient looks from a distance. They had nearly finished clearing the sky, and he was the one holding them up. Oh, sorry, he replied. He loomed over the edge, a bit unsure of his own flying abilities. Granted he had wings, but he wasn't really sure how to use them.
Dash watched him impatiently, waiting for him to move. Oh, for the love of... She turned around and kicked the cloud as hard with her hind legs, causing it to disintegrate right underneath him.
Gah! America exclaimed, suddenly finding himself falling, though he only fell a few feet before the wind caught in his outstretched wings and broke his fall. Somehow regaining his confidence, he flapped his wings a few times to regain altitude with Rainbow Dash.
Ha! Nice flying skills, she said sarcastically. You look like you never used those wings before.
America ignored the fact that it was his first time flying, namely because he was from another world and just become a pony, and instead let his competitive personality surface. Oh, and you think you could do better? He shot back, just having gotten the hang of hovering in place.
The two ponies were on with their one-track minds filled with thoughts of being the best. Really couldn't help themselves by simply sizing each other up rather than focusing on the important things. Dash never asked where this America guy was from, nor did she ask how he got there. Here. And America never asked where Ponyville was. In fact, he had forgotten the name altogether.
Wow.
You think
Already?
Wait, it's Rainbow Dash. You think you're such a natural flyer now? Want a race? Dash challenged, waiting for feeling this boastful pony needed to be put in his place.
Oh, you're on, America answered, adjusting his glasses on his face. And I'll win. You want to know why? Because I'm the hero!
We'll see about that, Dash replied. First one to every freed forest edge wins, she exclaimed before a rainbow-colored streak of light zoomed off into the distance.
Cheater, I wasn't ready, America called after that, a red, white, and blue streak following.
Okay. Twilight! Twilight!
Oh, is that Spike?
Yes!
Oh.
I'll be Spike, you be Twilight, and then later on you can be Russia.
Awesome, I love Russia. Become one with Mother Russia. Da.
Da!
Da.
Da!
We see da.
A young dragon called urgently, rushing into Twilight's library. You have to come outside right now!
The purple unicorn glanced up at her dragon companion from the book she was reading.
Like
Sarah left
you.
the place, wondering what he deemed to be so important. What is it, Spike? She asked.
I found a ghost outside!
Twilight looked back to him skeptically. Really? She asked, sounding like she didn't believe him at all. And what does this ghost look like exactly?
Well, at first I thought it was a regular pony with a white coat, Spike started to explain.
Twilight commented, waiting for more.
But when I turned around to look, he turned around and looked at me, and I saw this radiating the scariest aura, and with the freakiest look on his face, and had this creepy laugh like co.
You did it wrong, man.
Co.
And you say that makes him a ghost pony? Twilight asked, using magic to close the book she had been looking at and place it back on the shelf where it belonged. This whole situation reminded her of a lot of when she first heard of Zakora, a zebra that every pony feared because she was different. I want to see this pony for myself. She started heading outside. Where exactly did you see this ghost, Spike?
In the backyard. Here, follow me. Man, I wish I could do this voice earlier.
Read.
I'm sorry. I'm serious. I wish I could do this voice earlier.
Come on.
Sorry. He told her as he led Twilight round behind her treehouse library. Not too far from Twilight's house stood a stark white stallion whose faded pink scarf hung down nearly to his hooves.
Oh, so the small purple reptile is back. He stayed looking in Spike's direction. Go.
Oh, it's your turn.
Spike hid behind Twilight, terrified of the strange pony. Hello there, she called, trying to sound friendly. Please excuse this rudeness, but my dragon here thinks you're some sort of ghost, she explained. Which, of course, is ridiculous, right? Ah, he answered. Though it's also ridiculous how I'm suddenly in another world filled with non-existent creatures like dragons and unicorns. More so that I have become one, he told them, pointing out the horn on his own head that he would notice quite a while ago. It's like I've been transported into one of England's little fantasy realms. I'll have to remember to snap his little neck next time I see him. He explained that the aura that Spike had described beginning to emanate from him again. Non-existent? Twilight echoed. Though before she could question any other part of the bizarre unicorn just said she could just hear a barely timid voice calling for her.
I'll do this one. Twilight, Twilight. The voice called, though it was barely audible.
Spike, did you hear that? She looked behind her and asked the still cowering dragon.
Oh, great! More ghosts! Spike answered fearfully. Twilight! The voice called again, though this time just loud enough to be recognized as Fluttershy's. Twilight turned around to the timid little Pegasus, poking her head out from behind the tree that the unicorn's home was built upon. Poor Fluttershy, who approached Twilight, but was busy shaking in fear. At the sight of a deadly-looking unicorn with them.
Yes, Fluttershy? Twilight answered.
Over here, she urged, not wanting to take a single steps towards that monster.
Twilight sighed. Excuse me one moment. She stepped to the scarf-wearing pony and made her way over to Fluttershy, who was still cowering. Spike followed closely behind. Yes?
the pony her. What?
I don't get that.
Well, Twilight, since you're good with magic and all, I thought, well, there's a pony that needs your help. That's Canada. You might want to do this one.
Hello? A timid earth pony called out to the center of Ponyville. He was surrounded by ponies of all species and colors, but not a single one seemed to acknowledge his presence. Can anyone tell me where I am? He asked quietly, but again, no reply. The tin pony hung his head. This always happens. At home and even in a strange world, he said sadly to himself. No one can see me.
As he continued to wander the streets in hopes that someone would notice him, he stopped as he suddenly noticed his stomach growling. He hadn't eaten anything for any breakfast. Hadn't eaten any breakfast.
That makes sense.
Well, that does. I kind of tripped there. I was about to go grammar Nazi on this.
Yeah, she does that a lot.
But
she doesn't know grammar herself.
I know.
LOL.
He left for the World Conference, and now he was an invisible little pony with no food or money.
Where do I go? He asked himself sadly. He had no home in this world, and so far he hadn't found any pony he knew. Not his brother, not even Kuman and Jiro was by his side. For all he knew, he could have been the only one out of all the countries that was sent to this place, and the most tragic part about that would be that no one would notice he was gone.
By the time he had wandered to the edge of Ponyville, he caught sight of something that at least brightened up his little hopes a little. A sign pointed him into the direction of Sweet Apple Acres. Okay, I'm just going to make an inference here.
Okay.
I think he's going to meet Applejack, Big Mac, and Apple Bloom and all her Apple Bloom's friends.
Sure, why not?
Scootaloo and
Yeehaw!
Sweetie Belle. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. Apples weren't something he could drown in maple syrup, but it was something to eat, and that made the unnoticed Earth Pony grateful. And so trotted off eagerly in that direction. He had just hoped that he would get there. Someone would notice it to be nice and spare him some food.
The end of part 2.
And, no, this is part 3.
This is part 3. Okay, then.
And, this is the end of chapter 2. Hey, we knocked it out. Can I just say something real quick?
Sure, why not?
Alright, there's a few announcements. We're gonna probably do a, little skits.
Yeah.
On Ashby's channel.
Ash Bates' channel. Check out my channel sometime.
And if she wants to, we could probably do the rest of this fanfic. Either I do a chapter and we both do a chapter.
I'm not a big My Little Pony fan, so.
Well, what do you think of this so far?
Don't know. Haven't read it from the beginning. Just started now. Not a big
fan.
It would be better if I read the whole thing. Maybe I'll listen to her audio recordings. Hey, if you could like this video or subscribe, that'd be great.
I'm gonna do one sec. I'm gonna do a Tobuscus thing. If you like this video, if you sneeze and just bless you. Peace off. Boop!
Yeah, we love Tobuscus. We love your favorite Martian. Hey, check out their channels, too. They're pretty epic. They're not our friends or anything. We don't know them, but they have some awesome videos.
They do.
Look
and Ray William Johnson.
White boy wasted. White boy wasted. White boy wasted. And then there's take over the world. What we gonna do tonight, Frank? We're gonna take over the world. Gonna take over the world. Gonna take over the world.
Or epilepsy techno.
I can't do it.
I can't either.
So we're coming up on a new skit. We haven't quite gotten anything, but it's gonna be a Femme Italy Germany
kind of thing. And then Prucan
with France interventions every so often.
And let's not forget, maybe a little England here and there. Yeah, she does it better than me. But hey, at least I can knock out a pretty good Germany, probably. And a good family. I already know what I'm gonna do.
That's Precious' epic laugh. In the Japanese version, of course. I like the subs better than the dubs. Because you know what? Tony don't do dubs.
Yeah, Tony just does not have a dub. All he says is bitch ass motherfucker.
There are children watching this. Sorry for the foul language, parents and little kids.
Do not repeat me.
Okay.
All right, we're signing off. And this is probably Really, officially, 20
Wait.
minutes.
20 minutes! Okay, bye.
Longest video ever.
Okay, we're gonna stop now at 20 minutes and 7